Oh yeah, taking my I've said this before, like knowing that young people have a Star Wars, like when I got to take my nephew, he's 11 now. I took him to see um the last not the last Jedi, the one after that. The Skywalker film. The last one in the Disney trilogy. Well, the one where they're like Palpatine's back, and I'm sitting in the theater going, this is objectively not a great Star Wars movie. I can totally admit that. I have no shame in admitting that is objectively not a great Star Wars movie, but it is still a part of canon, and so I embrace it. But I watched my little, however he was at the time, 6 years old, 7 years old nephew, and he's watching his very first Star Wars film in the theater. And he thinks The Last Jedi is the best Star Wars movie of all time. And he's seen all of the Star Wars movies. He's watched the Book of Boba Fett. He's watched The Mandalorian. He has been playing Lego Star Wars games since he was 2 years old with my brother. My little nephew loves Star Wars. And he thinks The Last Jedi is the best thing ever. And for him to be able to sit there in the movie theater and see The Rise of Skywalker on screen as a 6-year-old kid, I looked at that and I fucking wept. I looked at that and I cried and said, "Oh my God, that is Star Wars. That right there is what Star Wars is to all of us who were once 5 years old and saw Chewbacca or Han's blaster or heard a lightsaber and all like that right there." And I looked at that and that was the moment for me when I said, I will never ever ever say to someone that this thing, this movie, this comic book, this TV show, you shouldn't watch this because it's not good. I will never ever ever say that to someone ever again. And if I have ever said that before this moment, I take it all back. I apologize for ever telling someone that because watching the purity and the innocence of this 6-year-old kid like fully immersed in everything that was going on. He's in a theater with his dad and his uncle who also love Star Wars, and he is watching blasters and lightsabers and Wookiees and stormtroopers and all this stuff is happening on the screen, and I can remember what I felt when I saw my first Star Wars experience in the theater, and I'm like, and everything that I had negative about that film just fell away because I was in the moment with my nephew, watching the screen, going, "Fuck yeah, lightsabers and blasters and fucking Wookiees and Jedi and oh yeah, man!" Like the moment you can embrace that inner child and you can go back to that same mentality you had when you were 5 years old, that for me is what being a fan of something is all about. Like that right there is being a fan. Like it doesn't have to be good. It doesn't have to be as good as. It doesn't have to be better than. It just has to be something that can take you away and bring you joy on the inside. And I think there is a little bit of that to be found everywhere if you let it. If you embrace it.